Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to all of the Aries out there. If you are an Aries sun, moon, rising, or north node, this is your tarot reading for the upcoming month of May of 2025. And in case any of you are interested, I will be using my Every Little Thing You Do is Magic tarot deck. I love it so much, and I hope you guys will too. So, with all of that said, let's see what Aries has in store for May. All right, Aries. So, first card to fly out was the Knight of Pentacles. And then we had the Five of Swords. And then the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Sun. And the Chariot reversed is under the Sun. And the Two of Cups reversed is under the Chariot reversed as well, which I think does add some dynamic flavor to this reading. So let's just get these aligned. With the Knight of Pentacles coming out first, and then almost immediately followed by the Five of Swords, you could be facing challenges coming from outside of you that's causing mental turmoil. So it could be somebody, especially since it's the Knight of Pentacles, this could have to do with like a coworker or something through work, but um it's like somebody might be challenging you or questioning you when you know you're right and they might know you're right. It's almost like they're trying to get under your skin purposefully, and you recognize this. It's not something you're unaware of. But rather than like giving into that primal urge of like, oh, I have to do it back to them. Oh, like the knee jerk reaction of revenge, which Aries, you guys usually love revenge. But you're tapping into this really patient energy that understands if you let them keep doing what they're doing while you just brush it off. And even if it is getting under your skin, it's like, you know, that the best revenge in this situation is doing nothing, because eventually the right person is going to see what's happening with this dynamic, how this person is just like like projecting so much onto you, and you're just standing tall. Like you are literally standing tall as the Knight of Pentacles right now and saying like, yep, yeah, it's happening. I haven't done anything. I don't know, they just keep doing this thing, and yeah, it's annoying me, but I'm just, what am I supposed to do about it? The right person's going to see that, and you will be rewarded for your patience and for being the bigger person in this situation. Which again, Aries, you guys are usually very impulsive, very knee jerk, very reactionary. So it's almost like you're going out of your comfort zone to not allow this person to get to you. And by doing that, you're actually going to help yourself. If this does have to do with something at work, you're actually going to help yourself, like maybe get a promotion or get a raise or get a bonus or like some sort of new beginning in terms, or like something new. Like something new that you were not expecting is going to be given to you because of your ability to be patient in this situation and just, like let them. Sure, let them. That's it. What they're doing is not going to affect how I react, how I work, how I do this. And if it's not, if it doesn't have to do with work, I said coworker because the Knight of Pentacles, like it gave like a tense situation at work. It could also be just like in life in general. Like maybe you just have like some like, if you have a friend group and there's one person you just really don't vibe with, like you don't get along with them, and then they start just like being really in your face for no reason, and you're just like, okay, like, okay. Eventually, like people are gonna pick up on the weird behavior, and ultimately, you know. So take it as it resonates, of course, but because obviously this is a bigger collective, so it's not going to be the same for everybody. But in any case, it's you being able to stand in that patience and not react, and understand that, if I just stay level headed, something good is going to come my way out of this, something unexpected, something out of the blue, and it's going to help me gain a higher. Well, if it is in work, again, it could be a raise, it could be a promotion. If it's like just in life in general, it could be just like greater social standing in that sense, where you're gaining more trust, you're gaining more stability in terms of your friend group. You're gaining the ability to have a higher position, but not like in a weird way, like not a hierarchical way, but like, yeah, take it as it resonates. I feel like I'm being told not to over explain. Haha, learning. But it's this really beautiful dynamic. And not only that, you leaning into this ability to be patient and not reactionary is also you tapping into this Queen of Wands energy. So you're going to be opening yourself up to like this really into and perhaps it was your intuition telling you, you know what, as bothered as my ego is that this person is being a dick, period, as bothered as my ego is that they're just throwing these challenges at me for no reason, um, there was an intuition that was like, I'm not meant to react. I'm not meant to react. I'm not meant to react. I'm just gonna live. I'm gonna let them do their thing. I'm not meant to react. That was an intuition that was kind of guiding you towards whatever this represents, this Ace of Pentacles represents, which you are being rewarded with that by not being reactionary or interacting with that. But it was an intuition that led you to be patient, to be that Knight of Pentacles energy, which is leading you to that new beginning. So you're recognizing that you're going to be like, you know what? Any other time I would have reacted and gone crazy, and if I did that, I wouldn't have gotten whatever this reward represents. I wouldn't have got that thing. So you're like, it's almost opening you up to this like new connection to your intuition that you didn't have, which is going to open you up to new creativity and like new avenues for fun and adventure and experience, especially. So again, if this does have to do with work, this could also represent a promotion in that way and or like a shift in your job title. So if you were bored with what you were doing before, you will now have a new opportunity, whether it is like a step up or just like a step over. You're going to be enjoying what you're doing more. The Queen of Wands has fun. The Queen of Wands loves her life. The Queen of Wands sits on her throne, yes, but she doesn't see herself as higher. Like she sees herself as an equal. And she uses that position to do good for everybody by creating what was not. Oh, a crow just flew there too. By creating what has not existed before, that's going to benefit everybody, but especially just allow people to tap into joy and experience and fun and fun and fun. And again, this sacred sense of creation and creativity. So ultimately, like, it's good. It's good. As long as you can keep your ego in check and not react. Don't react. As much as it's going to bother you, don't react because the rewards that you will reap by being patient and having that like not stoicism, that's the word that wanted to come out, but like almost stoicism, I guess. Hey Siri, define stoicism.
Stoicism means the endurance of pain or hardship without the display of feelings and without complaint.
Nice, thank you, Queen. Yeah, so yeah, a bit stoic because as much as like this person challenging you might like hit your ego, they might be like, oh, like hitting where you know you might be a little bit insecure or unsure, and they're doing it on purpose, and you know this. So it's like being able to not show emotion and not react in the face of this challenge or this pain that they may be causing, because you know intuitively you will be rewarded for not doing that. So, hell yeah, I love that. We also had the sun on the bottom of the deck. So not only are you opening yourself up to these new avenues for, you know, whether it's promotion at work, some sort of avenue for more stability, more potential financial opportunity, more like leverage in terms of your friend group, however it resonates. You're also just tapping into this really childlike curiosity. And these two together, that's fascinating that this is the Aries reading because this is the Sagittarius, or this is a Sagittarius card in the tarot, and this is Leo. So your fire sign sisters might be playing a significant role in your life right now. And I use sisters as like a gender neutral term. um, but like your fire sign people might be playing a significant role in helping you bring out this side of you, in helping you bring out this really creative, really expansive, really curious, really authentic, genuine version of yourself that yeah, you might have felt you had to put on the back burner when dealing with this, but she was always in there. And it's almost like it's giving like up leveling in a way, like internally up leveling. That's fascinating. Somehow, this situation is going to act as a catalyst to allow you to have some sort of inner transformation. And it's not going to be something that's like turning your life upside down. It's nothing crazy like that, but almost just like a step up where you're recognizing that, oh, my intuition is stronger sometimes than I really give it credit for. And you'll start to piece together different synchronicities, different serendipitous moments that happen in your life. and you'll start to really recognize it. And because you're recognizing this magic, you're tapping more into your genuine nature, your authentic nature, your ability to sense and see the magic beyond, what is actually seen in this physical world. But with all that said, we also had the Chariot reversed and the Two of Cups reversed. So there might be a moment in this whole situation where you like, and this is so against Aries nature, but it's almost like you might be waiting for somebody to swoop in and like almost be the hero in this situation. So while you know you're not supposed to respond or react, it's almost like you're waiting for somebody to punch these people in the face. Or like just somebody to tell you that it's like, oh no, yeah, they're being fucking whack, which they are. But I feel like this is helping you see the expectations and the over reliance you might put on people outside of yourself to take action. This is so weird because this is like not typical Aries energy. Again, you guys are very like headstrong, do it yourself. If I don't do it, nobody else is going to do it for me. So it's a fascinating energy. So I wonder if for a while you haven't been feeling like yourself. We have had a lot of planets in Pisces. So depending, especially if you're in Aries rising, all of those planets have been in your 12th house. So maybe like you've been really confused, you've been stuck in this like really almost veiled, hidden, like weird energy to navigate. So you might have felt like a mystery unto yourself for a long time, which caused you to kind of lean into this almost codependency, like this codependent nature, which again is not Aries energy. That's so fascinating. But I think ultimately you are going to see, especially since those two are underneath the sun, you're going to see that you have everything you need inside of you to be the hero, to be the one that rides in on the chariot, to offer you this token of love. This it's giving like it's like these three cards, the chariot reverse, two of cups reverse, and the sun upright. It's giving like be in a relationship with yourself. Be in a relationship with yourself. Do what you need to do in order to feel that sense of protection and love and support from yourself. And whether this has to do with this situation as a whole or if this has just been a theme recently, it's coming back up. And I think it's going to resonate for who it's supposed to resonate for. It's coming back up because, again, you're at the tail end of this sense of codependency, which again is not typical Aries energy. It's so weird. I wonder if something happened in the past, like couple months that maybe it was a situationship. Something altered you. Something altered your energy in a way that like you weren't acting authentically. So maybe you're actually just like shedding energies that didn't belong to you. Oh, I was gonna see if I could split it to the Ten of Wands, but I didn't. Um, just energy that didn't belong to you that you might have picked up like along the way. I don't know why I'm being prompted to say this. Trad wife. I don't know why. It came into my head and I was like, what? And then it was like, say it right now. So whoever that was for, whoever that was for, congratulations on making it out. I love that for you. Um, that's so funny. All right, I guess I'll just shuffle again because I don't know what the heck that was. But yeah, you're just moving away from energies that were never yours in the first place and really stepping back into this genuine, authentic nature. You should be proud of yourself. You should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. Hmm. Hmm. I was gonna keep shuffling because only one card fell out, but this makes great. Yeah, this is so clear. This is so clear. Okay. Okay. So the card that flew out of the deck was the Four of Wands reverse, which literally just amplifies what I just said. It amplifies what I just said. The Four of Wands upright is about like unity and coming together. In the Rider Waite deck, it shows people who look like they're like at the altar. There's an arch and they're holding hands underneath the arch, and it's like it's all happy. It looks like marriage of some sort, like unity. But when it's reversed, it's like you are meant to step away from the traditional stable foundations that life can offer you. So yeah, I think some of you may have been going down the path of like Oh, wow. This is not going to be for everyone. Some of you were going down the path of like the American dream when that's totally against your nature. That's absolutely against your nature. These two queens right here, they are not the American dream trad wife. That's not their path. And I think some of you got so caught up in like the expectations of society or maybe your parents or your family or your friends or that you almost settled. You almost settled, but you got out of it. You got out of it. And because you were able to get out of it, you're finding yourself again. You're finding yourself again. And not only that, you're not only finding yourself again, you're finding the person you are beyond those knee jerk reactions, beyond those triggers. Whatever this situation represented, if it was a relationship, whatever this situation represented, it taught you valuable lessons about how you react and respond to life in general. So maybe that's what prompted this desire in this situation of somebody challenging you. And now that I'm thinking about it, maybe this was never a coworker and it was actually like a partner. It could have been a partner. You knew that this responding to this, reacting to this was petty. And you're in an energy now that you are so tired of the petty. You're so tired of the bullshit. You're tired of it. You're just tired. You're like, I'm not fucking dealing with this anymore. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to put this energy back into myself. And I know that the more I pour into myself, the more benefits I will reap from it. So not only that, with the Ace of Pentacles, like some opportunity or finances or something good coming out of nowhere to reward you for putting yourself first in that situation, but again, amplifying creativity, your ability to bring something into life, having fun, enjoying life through experiences and your senses too. And this genuine sense of curiosity and authenticity for life. This is giving. You left a toxic situation that was never meant for you. You left a toxic situation that was never meant for you. And of course, not everybody's going to resonate with the romantic. It could have been a really like personal friendship. It could have been a toxic work experience that was getting really codependent and weird. No matter what it is, you left a toxic experience that was never meant for you, that you were following because of expectations, external expectations, which is what the Five of Swords could also represent. You were following this path due to external expectations, and it never aligned to you. And because you had the strength to walk away and say, you know what, I'm choosing myself this time. Again, we had the Four of Wands reverse fell out. And then at the bottom of the deck, we had the Page of Cups. And underneath the Page of Cups, we have the Three of Cups. And underneath the Three of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups. And underneath the Eight of Cups, or the Nine of Cups, we have the Eight of Cups. And underneath that, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I'll show you that one with the Stone Goddess. And the Hanged Man reverse. The Hanged One in this deck. And the Six of Wands. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Okay, so I'm going to read you these cards like a book. Okay, so we started with, let me put them all in order. We started with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck after the Four of Wands flew out, Four of Wands reverse. So you walking away from this deceptive foundation that on paper made sense to your family, to society, to wherever these expectations were coming in. You walked away from this toxic situation that was never meant for you in the first place, that you were kind of just walking towards like a zombie. And because you had the strength and the courage to walk away, the Page of Cups is now bringing you this new opportunity almost out of nowhere. And it's an opportunity for a greater sense of deep emotional fulfillment. The Page of Cups also helps you see, what did I say earlier about seeing the magic of life and like having it unfold? That's also what the Page of Cups represents too. He's somebody that can see beyond what's visible. He can see like the grid, the layers of everything, all of the energies that flow between us. And like very opportunistic moments as well. He's tapped into the magic, but he also has this like overwhelming sense of good luck to him. But it's not luck. It's just like A willingness to participate is what wants to come out. Like the story of the Page of Cups in the Rider Waite deck shows this really dreamy young man. He's like lost in la la land in his own little world, but he's enjoying himself and he's skipping along and he has a cup and he sees this body of water and he dips his cup into the water just to fill it up. And when he pulls the cup out, there's a fish in the cup and he's like, wow, what are the odds of that? And that's kind of the thing. It's like you just being in your own energy, allowing yourself to see the magic of the world. You are tapping into this like this universal divine sense of luck. So you walking away from the situation that wasn't meant for you made space for you to open up to miracles to come to you. Miracles that offer fulfillment and a greater sense of just like emotional fulfillment. Yeah, period. Period. And so after that, you're opening yourself up to these new opportunities, the magic in life as a whole. We have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is all about coming together with your community and celebrating yourself and each other and this bountiful harvest that you guys have. Oh, I have chills. So you walking away from this toxic situation is bringing the ability to have these new serendipitous moments that lead you to a genuine sense of community and belonging and joy and celebration. And then we also had the Nine of Cups. So it's wish fulfillment. It's just a sense of personal fulfillment of like, this can be a lonely card, but I think coming out the way it is, it's like, it's not lonely, but you have the ability to step away from community, see yourself as part of a community, but also your own separate individual that has their own autonomy to make their own decisions and their own uniqueness. But you also see everybody in this sense. So it's this genuine sense of like, wow, picturing myself where I was here. I'll use both of them, picturing where I was here compared to here, where this was toxic codependency. And now this is like really, really potent and powerful independence mixed with this loving community. So it's like you are all your own unique individual people, and you all are able to have all of these cups at your own disposal. Each of you have your own nine cups, but you're also willing to share and be celebrated and help the celebration as well. The Eight of Cups is just emphasizing the autonomy you had to walk away from the situation that you were drowning. You were inundated in this these energies that were never meant for you. You said, I'm not going to drown here anymore, so I'm going to take the journey to walk away. And it's just saying, you taking this journey has paid off. And I think this card coming behind these ones represents a reflection period of you'll step away from the community celebration for a moment and really be in your fulfillment here in your wish fulfillment, in your abundance, and then you'll have a moment where you're like, this is where I was. And if I didn't choose to walk away from myself, I would have never opened myself to this experience that I didn't even know was possible when I was in this situation. So it's like a period of reflection at that time. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. After that reflection, and after giving gratitude for the strength that you had to walk away, you have this sense, again, patience is a very strong word, like a very strong emphasis in this spread, but it's also this sense of just like I stability follows me no matter like wherever I go. And maybe before you were trying to find stability in a person and it blew up in your face. Now you know that you are the stability you seek. You have the capability of bringing that stability into your life without the need of latching yourself onto another person. So excuse me, hell yeah. And then going back, oh no, we had one more. So the hanged one reversed is just about being in the now and like not allowing yourself to wait any longer. And I think in this spread, not allowing yourself to wait to believe. Like I think before seeing was believing for you, but now you've experienced so much magic and serendipity since you left this whatever this was, this toxic environment, and now it's like you don't need to sit and wait any longer for somebody to come to you because you are your own blessings. And then emphasizing the celebration of the Three of Cups, we had the Six of Wands, which is celebration of your community, like your community coming together to celebrate you, and they're really proud of the work you've done and everything else, and you should be proud of yourself too because you've come so far. You have come so far from whatever this situation represented. And again, it's going to be different for all of you. It could be codependence, like, or I mean, it could be romantic, could be familial, it could be friends, it could be jobs, whatever it is. You had the courage to walk away from this situation when for you, you had nothing to fall back on. But there was just this intuitive knowing that if I walk away from it, you knew what was waiting for you. You knew what was waiting for you. You just had to have the courage to leave, and you did. And I'm really proud of you. That feels pretty complete. But with all of that said, this was a general reading, so it's possible not everything resonated. If that's the case, you can check out my website in the description below, and there you can book with me for personal tarot readings, astrology, human design, or numerology readings. You can also purchase them for other people as gifts. I love to do that. It's so much fun. Especially the surprise they get when they get the document in their email. They're like, "Oh my god, I wasn't expecting this." Love that. But if you did like this reading, leave me a like and leave me a comment and let me know how it resonated. And of course, we do this every single month for all of the signs. So if you're interested in getting your forecast for the month ahead, according to the tarot cards, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you guys here in the future Aries. I love you guys so much. I love you so much. And you deserve this celebration. You deserve this connectedness. You deserve these miraculous rewards that are coming your way because you chose yourself. You chose patience. You chose self love. You chose creativity. You chose understanding. You chose non judgment. You chose you. And I'm so proud of you.